so gross. He looked like a roach shark. It's yucky and still cool to see in action. This is not a cool negative, but it's just cute yucky.
I actually thought it was more of cute than yucky.
It's yucky, but still.
Hello, movie fans. It's Geoff.
And I'm Ben.
Welcome back to another episode of Geoff and Ben. If you'd like to see this full video, it's also available on our YouTube channel called Geek Roll. Come visit Geek Roll for some hand-rolled and wasabi hot takes.
And if you want to listen to us make chainsaw sounds, listen to us at Spotify under Geoff and Ben.
Yes, Geoff and Ben, for people who prefer listening over watching videos. We're going to be posting a new episode every Saturday, so stay tuned.
Okay, so like, comment, and subscribe so we can do more of these reviews, because this one is such a huge surprise for me. The movie is
Chainsaw Man Reze Arc.
Wow, it's an anime movie again. And
yes.
This time, it was the best.
We've had a couple of anime films this year. We've had Infinity Castle, we've had Jujutsu Kaisen just very recently, and it took us a while to make a review for this because we had a lot of stuff lined up, but here it is.
And it is the best! But we'll discuss that later.
Yes, but before you say that,
no! We have to
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you guys are having a happy holiday with your friends and family.
Hope you're doing fine. But right now it is lights, camera, let's go.
Okay. Usual set of questions. There are always three. If you've seen the previous episodes, this is how it goes. It's like, dislikes, and the third question is a unique question that changes every time. Let's begin. Ben, what did you like about the Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie?
Okay, all right. This is like animation done artistically. The angles, the composition, the music, and that's not even like, this is not the action, the kinetic action scenes. This is just like the intro to set the supposed romantic slice of life story. It was amazing. I'm like shocked.
Are you saying that what you like about this film is the animation?
Well, that's just one thing.
Yeah.
Because it was a surprise that's how it is. Because like, I've seen like the first season of Chainsaw Man, and like, like we're glorifying the violence and everything. And all of a sudden we had this like pleasant thing where it's so well done, just the way a person was walking, their walking thing.
Yeah.
And then and that's it. Okay. The story for the Reze Arc is very, very simple, but they put in such metaphors and deeper meaning.
Right, they did.
It's
really
like,
did.
yeah, it's like for a while they're talking about, we're talking about the country mouse and the city mouse. Like, where did that come from? It's like, it was in parallel storytelling between like Denji and the Reze, the girl, and then versus the Aki and the angel thing. Like, and then it looped back to the ending.
All right.
And then also like the starting, which immediately endeared the movie to me because Denji and her boss Makima went on a movie marathon. They were reviewing movies like the way we were doing.
Okay. Well, what I liked about this film is the animation. Yes, without comparing it to other films, the animation is obviously it's so well drawn, and you guys can really see a lot of the details here. It's just a very nice to see. I like that they took the time to have a certain progression in the story where it goes slow and it kind of builds up, and they kind of put a bit of details hinting there. And the finale, of course, would be the intense fight scenes. Yeah, so there was an actual progression of story here going on. It was well thought of. And also, I noticed that the film, even for people who are not really big fans of the Chainsaw Man, I feel would understand this movie. This movie, while of course has its own anime series, I feel could stand alone. Like, you wouldn't feel so lost. And I'm trying hard not to compare it to the other anime movies, because in the other anime movies that we've seen previously, without having to name any, it feels like you were just kind of dropped into the world and you're just so confused. And I have not seen Chainsaw Man for quite a while, so somehow I was not so confused, or it was not so hard for me to acclimate into the movie.
Yeah, it wasn't. There was no info dumps in this.
Yes, yes.
But like the fact that okay, the devils being around and be common knowledge and stuff was fine and
Right, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's like anyone can actually just watch this and you wouldn't really need to know all the other stuff because you're gonna focus on the emotional core of the movie, which was the feeling of being trapped and then becoming the mask trope and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it is friendly for viewers. It's not heavy, even for people who are not big fans of the anime. Even if you have not seen the anime series, you could watch this. Yeah, I think. And I like that about it.
They didn't
Yeah.
even bother to explain like why the chainsaw heart thingy was so important, but did not matter because
Yes, yes.
oh, Denji lost his heart to Reze already. She didn't
Yeah.
have to steal it from him because he lost his heart. That just makes it more depressing.
But, moving on to the second question, Ben.
Well, okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask it. Okay. So, Geoff, what did you not like about Chainsaw Man: The Reze Arc? Like, I know what I don't like.
Actually, I'm not sure. You know what? Guys, let's get back to me. Ben, you start.
Okay. So for one thing, I was surprised to suddenly see the Shark Fiend because I actually did not know that this movie was basically the next season of Chainsaw Man. I thought this would be like one of the Pokemon movies where they or Naruto movies where they just released something out of canon.
Right.
Like anybody could watch like that. So when I saw the Shark Fiend introduced, like, oh my god, like this is real and he's here. I never I only looked up some info about the shark guy before and I thought, oh, he was cool and whatever. So the thing I didn't like was seeing him in action was so gross but funny. Like the shark had like 3 extra eyes. Well, technically he had 6 eyes, but it like 2 legs and it's so gross. He looked like a roach shark. It's yucky and still cool to see in action. This is not a cool negative, but it's just cute yucky.
I actually thought it was more of cute than yucky.
It's yucky, but still. Okay, that's one thing. It's a plus minus thing. Okay. The other thing I don't like would be the slight exploitation because everything else at the start seemed so innocent and nice because like Denji was being like, oh, like I'm going out on a date, yay, that's great, blah blah blah. And then later on he had this imagined spot where he's seeing all the girls he's met and known in lingerie, and they kept repeating several times Denji is a 16-year-old. Can we say horny? He's a horny teenager and whatever with intense feelings and like that. But I don't know. It was a bit of a disconnect because it felt kind of innocent at the start,
Right.
and then all of a sudden lingerie. This became like what is this? Like bait for people. Like yeah. Yeah.
I don't really think I can say as much things as Ben when it comes to dislikes. I actually just really liked the film. I genuinely did. And I feel like I'm nitpicking.
Yeah, we're just nitpicking. There's not much to say about this.
Anyway, moving on to the third question, being that I don't really have much to say in terms of disliking the movie because I really like it.
Yeah, it is like just a total surprise
What is-
compared to the other movies. I want to mention them.
Yeah, but we're probably not going to talk much about that here. Ben, what's the third question?
Okay, third question is supposedly your favorite scene in the movie.
Okay, this I know. I've been thinking about this even before we started the podcast. My
Okay.
favorite scene is the part where Denji and Reze are standing beside the barricade watching the fireworks, right? And then they kissed, and then suddenly,
Ew. Oh god, I forgot that.
yeah, suddenly Denji lost his thumb because Reze bit it off. I was completely
Ew, gross.
caught off guard by that. Somewhere in the movie, I already knew that Reze is a bad person. I already had that inkling because in the rooftop in the school. But I was not expecting of like how she would unveil herself as a bad person of like biting Denji's tongue. That was insane.
That was pretty gross.
Yeah, that was my favorite
Why would
part. I thought it was such a good start or a good jump to like, the fight scenes. But anywho, then what do you
Oh, okay.
favorite scene, yeah.
I don't know. I did not expect to like Shark Fiend as much as Shark Devil. No, I'm actually not sure. Was he Shark Fiend or Shark Devil?
Shark
Anyway,
Devil, sure.
yeah, sorry, yeah. I did not expect to like him, kind of, when I finally saw him animated, but I thought he was still cute when the funny scene where like, yeah, we're gonna like use my power. Chainsaw Man's like, I'm gonna use my power to like do some transport, blah 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 blah. And then later on, it's just like, why does like I'm being like your horse right now, and then like the chain is over his mouth. It's like, I thought it was funny. And as an exception of that, the creative way Denji just used because it's chainsaw. It has chains.
Yeah,
So he was able
basically,
to
yeah.
get his arms off and turn into a chain to trap Reze, the bomb
Yeah, that was
double.
pretty creative. It's a little underwhelming compared to what he was already doing, but I mean, it was different at least.
Yeah, because I've just never seen that before.
Right.
Oh, wait, before we go to the last part, I do want to mention something that I didn't like again that I forgot to say that I wanted to.
Wow, for somebody who says that he doesn't really, he's nitpicking, he's saying a lot of stuff he doesn't like, huh?
Okay, no. This one was the because I got remembered because of the biting tongue thing.
Okay.
The other gross thing. Okay, it's not gross, but it's weird. The whole naked thing in the pool,
Yeah. Wow.
and like, well, she's 16 years old, and I guess we know she's like a devil and whatever, but she was naked, and then like. And they didn't even like tastefully put it in shadow and whatever. And of course, there was no nipples for her.
I
So.
don't know. I thought it made sense because teenagers think of sex a lot. They do, you know. It's a part of like, you know, growing up.
Yeah, but it kind of took me out. Like everything else was so artistic and awesome, and this one was like suddenly, yee.
Yeah.
It didn't look that good to me. Anyway, all right.
Anyway, we're going on to the very last
Okay.
question.
I'm gonna ask you
Well,
first.
it's not really a question, but
Okay,
go ahead.
all right. Okay, Geoff, what's your rating for Chainsaw Man Reze Arc from 1 to 10?
Okay, I had a really great time watching this. I really did.
It's really good.
I think that this film is underrated. I felt like it should have done a lot better than it did. And I think this has a lot to do with the marketing of the film. And as you know, as a lot of things are based on how much money you actually spend on it, perhaps that the marketing was just not really that spent on.
Okay.
Because of course, I'm trying not to like compare it to like other films, which you guys already know, like Infinity Castle. But yeah, I like this. I like this. I really like this. I would give this a 9 out of 10. I really, really liked it. Ben, what do you?
I would actually, I might give it a 9.5.
Oh,
Because
wow.
of like the artistic stuff, like the whole thing about like, we know it's a trap because it's showing the spider eating the butterfly, blah 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 blah.
Right.
And then like supposedly there were lots of close-ups on the eyeballs or something. There's some sort of symbolism there. I don't know.
Right, right.
We are totally recommending that people watch this movie
Right.
over the other anime movies shown this year.
I guess that's us.
Okay.
Do you have
Alright.
anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I want to talk about the typhoon baby, but never mind. Okay,
Yeah, no
all
more
right.
time for that. I'm Geoff.
Okay, and I'm Ben.
And we'll see you guys again for other movie-related topics, sometimes anime series, and you know, other things that are film-related. Okay. Anyway.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Hope you guys have a wonderful time with your family, friends, and if you're by yourself, we'll keep you company. Just keep watching us. Bye.